A United Nations panel has condemned North Korea for its human rights violations and for using its resources to fund its weapons programs while its people go hungry. The resolution was welcomed by South Korea and will be put up for a full floor vote during the next General Assembly session in December. Kwon Jang-ho reports.
The UN Third Committee, which oversees humanitarian issues, adopted a resolution on Tuesday calling on the regime to put an end to its human rights violations. The committee added new emphasis on the need to restart family reunions for those separated by the Korean War. The resolution also includes providing foreign detainees with access to diplomatic missions in the country, as well as any other arrangements to, quote, confirm their status and communicate with their families. Currently, there are 6 South Koreans and 3 Americans detained in the north who are not granted those rights. The latest resolution marks the 13th consecutive year in which the panel has adopted a text denouncing North Korea's human rights situation. It cited a UN Commission of Inquiry's report from 2014 that details the regime's record of arbitrary detention, torture and public executions, among other abuses. The resolution also calls for those responsible, including North Korea's top leadership, to be referred to the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity. Pyongyang's ambassador to the UN, Cha Sung-nam, rejected the move, accusing the UN panel of trying to overthrow the North Korean regime. The envoy said the measures were a product of conspiracy by the United States and its partners with hostile intent, and then he got up and walked out of the meeting room. South Korea, a co-sponsor of the resolution, welcomed it in a statement issued later by the Foreign Ministry. It urged North Korea to make tangible improvements in the human rights situation and cooperate with the UN, as it did earlier this year in allowing a special rapporteur for disabled people to visit the regime for the first time. The resolution will now be passed on to the UN General Assembly, which is almost certain to adopt it in December. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.